Greetings from the GOstik factory. If you have one of our very first Ttri-Flag units that is capable of holding either 1, 2, or 3 flag holders on it, and you're experiencing the whole thing pivoting on the suction cup, we've got an easy fix for that. Let me show you what's involved. I'm going to remove the center screw, and you'll see that there's 2 holes in the plate here. The original units that we manufactured were held together using what's called a tension pin. It's a curved pin that goes into these holes, and unfortunately, due to high winds and so forth, we saw them working these pins loose, so you might find your pins located inside of the cup there if you check. So anyhow, to take care of that problem, we're using a small pin and a locking fastener, a locking ring fastener. And it's very easy to install these, and I'm going to show you how to do it. First thing we're going to do is move the flag mount adjustable brackets so that they're flat. Give us a little more room to work with. Just out of the way like that. Then the second thing I'm going to do is take and put these pins from the outside facing in. So we're inserting the pins into those 2 holes from the outside to the inside of the unit. Okay, then I'm going to simply set this down. I want to make sure that I don't drop these pins down into these slots. So I'm just going to turn it slightly and set it on top of there. So now, taking the retainer clips, and these clips have teeth on them a certain direction. So we're going to have it with the lip facing up. And what we're going to do is just put that on top of that pin. And then I'm going to take a 5/16 socket that you'd find in a lot of 1/4-inch socket drives. Just a standard 5/16 socket. I'm going to put it on top of here. I'm going to push down a little bit with the socket. I'm going to hammer this down just to lock it into place. Just like that. Then I'm going to go do the second one. Put it on top there like that. I'm using the socket. Let me try to use this hand so you can see a little bit of this time. I'm using the socket to hold it in place and push it down using a hammer. So we're just going to tap it into place. And we're using the surface here as a backstop for that pin, just to make sure we get the pin all the way in. So that's nice and tight. I'll check the other one. That's nice and tight. So that's all it's required to get those pins into position on the plate. Now all I have to do is put it back together, and I reinsert the screw. I'm going to tighten that up. And then I'm going to firmly fasten it so that it's held well in place. And that's all you have to do. So your flag mount will no longer pivot on the base because it's held in with those clips. If you have any other questions, give us a call at 813-508-2355, 813-508-2355 for GOstik products. Thank you.